Vice President Yemi Osinbajo has said those responsible for his security would have been in trouble if he had died in the February 2 helicopter crash he was involved in. Mr. Osinbajo and his team escaped death as his helicopter crash landed in Kogi State. Neither he nor other occupants of the helicopter suffered any serious injuries. He continued with his engagements and plans for the day in the state. Mr. Osinbajo spoke on Sunday during a special Thanksgiving service organized by the Aso Villa Ch Abuja to celebrate the re-election of President Muhammadu Buhari and himself. On February 2, God gave me reason to know that but for His grace, we would have been consumed, when our helicopter crashed. When the crash occurred, for a moment there was complete silence. For a second, it occurred to me that if we had died, that is what it would have been, complete silence. But we all got out without a scratch. God delivered us. God also delivered those in charge of our security. The government of Kogi State would have also been in trouble. We give God all the glory. I pray God will also be kind to you all also, that you will never be lacking in support, care and genuine prayers, he said. Mr. Osinbajo said if he was told before 2015 that he would be in politics, not to talk of touring the 36 states of the Federation and the FCT as a vice presidential candidate, he would have doubted it. He said he is constantly reminded by his wife that he promised her quiet life. I am constantly reminded by my wife that she wanted a quiet life, which I promised as an academic, but here we are today. I know that I don't have special qualification, all the exaltation comes from God. The Assistant General Overseer and Pastor in charge of Northern Region of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Ezekiel Odami, delivered the sermon for the day. He thanked God for preserving Mr. Osinbajo and his family from evil, since he assumed office. Mr. Odami also recalled the apprehension that preceded the general elections and said the aftermath, however, proved that God is Nigerian, which is why peace has returned to the land. The pastor said war is not something anyone should wish, even his enemies. He said the challenge facing the nation, notwithstanding, Nigerians owe God thanksgiving and gratitude. The event featured praise and worship sessions, special songs and renditions from Abuja-based and visiting choirs. Bible reading was taken by a PC presidential campaign spokesperson, Festus Keyamo, who read from Psalms 149-1. The Primate Church of Nigeria, Anglican Communion, Nicholas Oko, prayed for the Osinbajo family. The event was attended by Governor Kogi Femi of Kogi State, President of the Christian Association of Nigeria, Samson Ayokunle, former head of state, Yakubu Gowon, and his wife, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustapha, members of the Federal Executive Council, members of the Legislature and Judiciary, members of the Diplomatic Corps and the clergy, among others.